Hello, everybody, and welcome again to these tips of inspiration for during your lockdown. And today we're really lucky to have with us the beautiful Trudy Hennessy. So Trudy's been practicing yoga for forever, I think, but at least more than 30 years. And she's had the privilege to be taught by some wonderful inspirational teachers around the world, including Mr. Iyengar in India. And Trudy has been teaching here in Marlborough for the last 14 years, and she's up at the yoga room in Spring Creek and has quite a range of classes. And she's also involved in the community. She works with people in drugs and alcohol centre there, and also at the Springlands Lifestyle Village, which is a retirement practice. And Trudy has a very special place in my heart because when I first moved to Marlborough, she was the first person I did a class with. And I remember it was even the smaller room, the smaller one than what she uses now. And that was just an amazing support for me when I didn't know anybody. So Trudy's style has evolved over the years with her as the years pass by. So Trudy, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. And how is your lockdown?
Hi, Nikki. Thank you so much for inviting me to come on. Gosh, I remember that class, Nikki. It was in the church hall. I think we started and we had space for about 6 people. So what a privilege for me to have you come along and join us. Lockdown, yes, very different this time round. And for me, the biggest challenge has been, believe it or not, motivation. I love being on my own. I love the downtime. I really do, but I have really struggled with motivation this time. Coming right now, and for those of you that do perhaps come to the yoga room, I've finally made the new bolster covers in the last 2 days that have been sitting there waiting. I've also been reading a lot, a selection of books. Isn't it funny? A couple that I got before lockdown, Think Like a Monk, excellent book, loving it.
I haven't read that. I'd quite like to read it.
Yeah, I'll lend it to you. Came back also to some good oldies, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. And I think out of that, I just wrote a couple of things down. What is yoga to me? Yoga is about self-acceptance and make peace with imperfection. And I think just over the last couple of days, as I've been reading, picking up one book, putting another down, that, some of the things that have resonated for me. Different for everybody, but certainly for me.
I love that one because I think sometimes we have this feeling we need to do things perfectly, and it stops us actually doing things maybe we love and holds us back.
Yeah.
And when we do things imperfectly, sorry, Trudy.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, I often use, that I'm a Virgo, which I am a Virgo, and celebrated my birthday last week sitting here on the couch by myself, although I think we connected, Nikki, which was very special. But yes, that letting go of imperfection, of being imperfect, it's okay, the acceptance of it. So that's been really big for me, and so different to observe how I've responded this time around. Getting to the mat has not always been easy, and I most mornings have really forced myself. I do pranayama every morning. That's a very personal practice that I've done for 20 odd years, and gosh, I'm blessed to have that to keep me a little grounded anyway. But I've most mornings got out and come to the mat and done just a really quick, which I thought I might share with everybody today, a really quick, simple sequence. Just to build the energy, move the energy, just to help with that feeling of moving forward rather than stagnating. So, yeah.
Yep. That would be, I think that'd be really helpful because people are quite confined. The weather's been cold and people haven't been too keen to go out. So having something they can do indoors as well.
Yeah. So yes, that's where I'm at today. So I don't know whether you want to join me, Nikki, or whether
I'm going to actually put you on the view where it shows you so that people can see you better.
Yeah,
And I may actually do it as well, but I'm going to put you.
No, you certainly don't have to. I have to show you the new bolster covers.
Trudy, I bought a bolster off Trudy years ago, and Trudy doesn't sell them anymore. And I'm always like, "Oh, are you making them for sale?" And she's like, "No."
No, but they've got very nice new covers.
Very good. Okay, I'll let you do your practice.
So normally I would start my practice with the breath, but I know we're limited for time here. So I'm just going to ground us at the top of our mats and just flow through this sequence. At the end, I would encourage that people do go into a little bit of a relax before jumping up and getting on with their day. But as always, coming to your Tadasana and grounding, however that is for you, feet together, feet hip width apart, aware as always of engaging our bandhas, that lovely lift and lightness that we get as we find our drishti, and that sense of lifting up through the crown of the head as we become focused in our posture. And now just to get that sense of connection with our breath, taking a lovely Ujjayi breath in and out. Inhale, reaching the arms out and up, Urdhva. Exhale, coming into forward bend, Uttanasana. Lovely long spine, maybe hands on thighs as we lengthen. Gently coming back to our forward bend. Inhale to step the right foot back, dropping down onto the right knee. Sweeping both arms forward and up to lift the heart. Exhale, releasing, grounding down, tucking the right toes as we come back to high plank. Gently releasing either to the knees or planking down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Coming back to the knees, draw the sit bones back to the heels. Just take a lovely full breath in and out here. And then on your next in breath, coming back to the knees, tuck the toes to lift the sit bones to the ceiling, coming into down dog. Again, taking a full breath in and out. On your next inhale, coming onto the balls of the feet, lightly float the right foot back to the top of the mat, dropping to the left knee. Inhale, sweeping the arms forward and up again. Exhale, releasing down. Tuck the left toes, coming back to Ardha Uttanasana. And folding, sweeping out and up as we breathe in. And exhale, releasing Tadasana. Inhale, arms out and folding, forward bend. Long spine as we breathe in. Stepping left foot back. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale, float the arms up. Releasing, exhale. Tucking left toes, stepping back to high plank as you breathe in, either knees or planking down. Inhale to up dog or cobra, coming back to the knees again, draw those sit bones back to the heels, breathing here. On your next in-breath, coming back to the knees, tuck the toes, exhale, release, down dog. Inhale, coming on to the balls of the feet, stepping left foot to the top of the mat, dropping to the right knee. Sweeping arms forward and up. Exhale, releasing down. Right toes tucked, big step through right foot, Ardha Uttanasana, and folding. Sweeping out and up as we breathe in. And palms to the heart center, exhale to pause. Just sweeping the arms out to the side wall, gently turning to the right, twist into the body, and back to center, twisting to the left and center, bringing the hands this time behind the back, stepping the feet out to the full width of the mat, shoulder blades drawing together, heart lifting. Now gently soften the knees as we exhale to hinge, bringing your tummy to your thighs, let your head, neck hang, let the knuckles lift to the ceiling. Breathing here. Each exhale, just draw that tummy button in, stretching into the lower back, into the legs, into the shoulders. Then let the hands come back down onto your back. Gently easing forward, bringing the fingertips underneath your shoulders. Softly bending into the right knee, left leg straight. Coming back to center, into the left leg. And center. If you're able, and only if you're able, just bend those knees, bringing yourself down into a gentle release onto the mat. Shimmy back, hug the knees into the chest, gentle side to side rock, and then taking your arms out into a T. Let both knees gently fall over to the right in a twist. Choosing or lock to look along your left arm with your eyes. Pause here with the breath as long or as little as feels nice for your body. And then coming back to center and to the left. Again, for as little or as long as you like. Coming back to center. Now I'm going to just take my arms back behind to reach into the fingers. Let the legs come up to the ceiling. And then releasing, bend your knees if it's more comfortable. Let those legs come down. Let the arms come down beside you. Feet gently falling away from each other. Palms turning up beside the body. Making any small adjustment that you might need to bring yourself into a few minutes of Shavasana, relaxation. Remember, prop yourself if you need to, particularly if there are any lower back sensitivities, just by popping a rolled up towel or blanket under your thighs. Embrace. I hope you all enjoyed that.
Oh, I did.
Did you join me, Nicky?
Yeah, hold on, I'm coming back to the gallery view.
Cool.
I did follow that, actually, most of that, and it made me realize too that I haven't been doing a whole lot of asana, practice. I've been doing quite a bit of breathing and some mantra practice, but it's probably time I did a little bit more of my asana.
Yeah.
It felt good, and when you ended it in that relaxation position, I could have just dropped off.
Yes, yeah. I wasn't sure, and that's why I do encourage people, take as long as you like, and even with the winding down, the twist, add what you like. It's just that wee stimulation of energy, and for me, mentally, it's been absolutely brilliant to help with my motivation.
Would you suggest maybe do it 2 or 3 times a day, perhaps?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Or just repeat it too.
Add, you'll all have your own little bits and pieces to add to
exactly. Well, yeah, that's lovely. I feel actually, a bit better after that as well. Thank you, Trudy. And I hope everybody that was watching was following, or at least just play it again and use that practice as a guide. and have that. How long maybe to relax at the end, do you think?
Well, I normally allow a minimum of 5 minutes relaxation, but that's up to, and if I'm doing a stronger practice, I'll even give myself more. Legs up, support them, bolster. It's another lovely way to work too. But for a pretty quick motivational workout like that, if that's how, workout's not the right word, but sequence like that, you don't need to take much longer than 5 minutes.
Thank you so much, Trudy. I just really appreciate that. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I'm going to put Trudy's contact information in the email as well when I send it out. So, reach out to Trudy. She'll have classes running again, hopefully soon when we're out of lockdown. And I look forward to seeing you too, Trudy, in person soon. So you take good care. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.